have I done? Rowan, was I a good dad?
Huh?
In your opinion, how did I do?
Derek, you are one of the best fathers that I have ever had the grace of meeting.
Lies! I tell you, lies! Now, before everyone pulls out their pitchforks and knives and is about to go in the comments and write, "How dare you?" and other things, let me explain to you. Since I recently rewatched all of the seasons, and now, from now a standpoint from all of the seasons, Aaron's father was not a good father, alright? Now, I'm not saying he wasn't a completely awful father as well, but he was not a good father, alright? Aaron's father, instead of actually teaching Aaron how to regulate his emotions and stuff, because Ultima curse and stuff, right? He did not do that. Instead, he emotionally abused Aaron, which is in his teenage years, in his childhood. We barely get to see his childhood, but from what I can gather, he most likely was also like this in Aaron's childhood. So, if you're like, well, I don't remember him being that bad or whatever, I was an early teen or a child when I watched this, like I was when I first watched this, and I believed Derek wasn't that bad, right? And Derek is not completely awful. Like, I've seen some terrible fathers, alright? And he's not the worst of the worst, right? But he's also not a good father, alright? We can at least agree on that. And here's the thing. He did sacrifice himself for Aaron, and I know that. Everyone knows that. But we cannot brush over the fact he did all of these bad things that I'm about to show you that we just blew past in season 4 and at the beginning, at the beginning and at the end of all the rest of the series. But at the end of, like, we only later on get to see that Aaron's father was like, oh yeah, you're my kid again. Even though he let Aaron for 2 years, 2 years, live without any money, anything, didn't support him, didn't give him anything. And, he basically was just like, oh yeah, that child exists. Okay, here you go. I'm come back to the fam. Which, I know I'm making it very vague, and there was, like, a little bit of, like, lore and stuff to explain that, but Derek was not a good father, and he, at the end, did better himself. He did have a redemption arc. I'm not gonna say he did not have a redemption arc. I'm saying he was not a good father, but he was not a terrible father as well. Now, the clips I'm gonna be talking about, you'll be seeing soon, aka now, because I've done enough yapping without a script. You can tell this has no script, alright? But yeah, let's roll the clips.
See, I don't have any friends online. My friends list is empty.
Sir, I'd advise against it.
I'm an adult, Dad. Besides, what else am I gonna do if you won't let me be around people?
Fine. He can have the game, but no social media or a phone.
Fine, whatever.
Sir, he could still make friends online that are here and—
I'm sure that won't happen. What are the chances of him knowing someone here? Aaron, that's all you get. Don't screw it up.
Whatever.
We've managed to get a hold of Aaron's text conversations.
What purpose would you have for doing that?
We've noticed his activity on the phone has increased over the past few weeks. We've been wondering who he was talking to.
Just tell me what you found.
He's talking with and texting some girl, almost every night.
Does she know about him?
No, she has no idea.
Is this girl his girlfriend? I hired your agency to prevent him from having relationships.
He's not in a relationship with her. He's deliberately avoiding it, probably to keep her as a friend.
I'll deal with that later myself. Now, he hasn't left the college campus without you knowing, has he?
No, he has not. He's aware he's being monitored 24/7, so I doubt he'd try to do something stupid. We'll alert you of any movements, if any.
Good. If there's nothing else to report, you're free to leave. Print out a copy of his text records and anything else.
Yes, sir.
If it's the same girl from last year, I'll have to pull them apart again. Aroon.
Mom,
Now, Aaron.
Good afternoon, sir.
Aroon?
Mom said you asked for me.
I did. Close the door, Aroon. Aroon, why did you decide to come home?
It's spring break.
It is, but you had told me you were planning on staying on campus.
Yes, sir, I was, but I changed my mind.
And why did you do that?
I was just homesick.
The truth, Aroon.
I also wanted to see a friend.
A girl, am I right?
Yes, but how did you know?
You went to prom last year and you had a date. We may not have time to spend with you, Aroon, but we have eyes everywhere.
Sir, I can explain.
Aroon, what have I told you? Do you not understand the situation you are in? You are my son, and with that comes a great responsibility. You are not ready to be with anyone by any means. I knew I should have kept you in that military school. I knew this would happen.
Dad.
Excuse me?
Sir, I can't help the way I feel about her.
Well, you better start. You being with someone, Aroon, will not happen. For all our sanity. I take comfort in knowing that whoever this girl is, she's left behind from you. It's best for both her and you that you forget about her. Now, go to your room. I want you to head back to campus tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
You don't even know what love is, Aroon.
You didn't have to break my phone to get her out of my life.
You snuck off the college campus to go back to that high school.
Ugh, I had to, Dad! I was the last alpha, I didn't choose a successor! Things were a wreck and I had to do something!
Aroon, no. That wasn't the reason you went back. You went back because of her.
I didn't!
No more excuses! I tried to protect you, Aroon, and this is the thanks I get. Aroon, you are a monster. Society will always see you as a monster.
Why?
There are bigger things going on that you can't even begin to comprehend.
And I'll never understand if you don't tell me.
You're going back to college tomorrow. I'm putting more security up. You will not be getting your phone back. Internet time will be supervised until further notice.
What? No, that's not fair!
It's not. But it will teach you a lesson you need to learn. If I ever catch you around that girl again, the consequences will be worse. I'll make sure you never see her again.
Don't do anything dumb.
Did he just let me go?
That's it. I'm putting you on extreme lockdown. No more going out.
What? I won't!
It's that, or I will remove you from your funding to even attend this school.
That's...
I will remove you from your entire inheritance. You need to be under control. You need someone to watch you.
Because you're not gonna be the one that does it, are you?
You...
I have someone who actually watches out for me.
Who?
Agent R.
That agent has been relieved of his duties.
What?
You don't need someone like him watching over you.
Aaron, I don't think you're the caged bird you think you are. You're free to have your own opinions, your own desires, and your own wants.
Enough is enough!
What?
I'm done being under your control. I'm done with this entire thing!
Where are you going, Aaron? Aaron? Get back here this instant, or so help me, you are...
Keep your money! I don't need it or you! I'm tired of being caged up. I'm tired of being under your control. I'm old enough to make my own decisions for myself, and I've decided that I want nothing to do with you or this family! I'll make my own way for myself.
So what, you might say? I saw all these clips, but they were from a while ago. Plus, what does this have to do with now? We're gonna get season 7. Well, dear viewer, he lost his memories all the way to his military school memories, meaning he only remembers so far until, he was at his military school. He doesn't remember anything after his military school, meaning he doesn't remember his father ever being good to him, which is why I'm talking about this in the first place, because this is so important for the next season if you don't know this. Because if we remember, Aaron's father was not a good person in his early years, and Aaron only remembers so far to his earlier years in his teenage years. He doesn't remember college. He doesn't remember any of that. He remembers his father never being a good person. That's why this is so important for season 7 and him rediscovering his memories and stuff. Because this is one of the most important plot holes that is gonna be answered in season 7. Because his relationship with his father did get better, but that was a later thing when he was an adult. He only remembers so far when he was a teenager. This is why I'm talking about this, because otherwise you would be surprised when season 7 comes out and he's like, why are we talking about my father being a good person? He was a bad person for all I remember in his mind, and that is why I'm talking about this. Though, I am curious how they're gonna talk about that. Because Afmao never really knew how controlling Aaron's father was. How many things he said to him. And here's the thing. It's quite, it's interesting. Because I'm very curious how they're gonna handle this next season. Anyways, I have nothing else to say, so bye-bye!